Namaskar. Today, in this session, we will discuss how to go about formulating aspiration, how to practice it. First, there has to be this inner urge of realizing or fulfilling the true aim of life, or something higher, which all of us we have. Aspiration is not something which lies outside us, it lies within us. And then we have seen that it is different from desire. A true aspiration can be called sankalpa. Though the word sankalpa is used more in the sense of will, yet when we look at the very etymological sense of sankalpa, then we will understand that sankalpa can be used for true aspiration. In sankalpa, there is the harmonious coming together of each and every part of our being to participate, to collaborate in formulating something higher. Most of the times we do pray, but the prayer is also different from aspiration. In prayer there are words, but in aspiration it can be expressed without words, or it can be unexpressed words. Aspiration, as we have mentioned in our previous sessions, is a pure flame which rises up. There is nothing, there is no selfish idea. There is no other thing but that one concentrated will to achieve the true aim of life. But how to go about it? We need to have, along with aspiration, purity, the purity in purpose. We need to have sincerity in our practice. We need to have intensity in our aspiration. Aspiration, as we had mentioned before, is a movement of self-giving. So surrender is another important thing we need to practice in order to make our aspiration complete. That openness, that plasticity, that simplicity are the qualities, are the values that we must cherish in order to have a complete, pure, full aspiration. We need to have calmness, peace. It will help sometimes to go out and sit in an empty space. Sit in a quiet place. Just look at the sky, feel the vastness, and allow that vastness to enter into the being, every part of the being, and push that vastness, and along with the vastness we can feel the calmness. When that is pushed into every part of our being, it helps in formulating the aspiration. Sometimes listening to the pure sounds of the nature, remaining quiet in all parts of our being to allow something higher, something which is free from all kinds of falsehood, all kinds of egoistic desires, to allow the pure light to enter into it. That is why Sri Aurobindo, right in the beginning of his book, The Mother, says that there are these two movements, two forces, by which the real work can be done. the call from the below, and the response from above. But the response from the above works only in the conditions of light, only in the conditions of truth. So, when we are practicing the aspiration, intensifying it, or becoming more and more conscious of that aspiration of the Atman within us, we need to practice the truthfulness. We need to practice the sincerity in our being, not to allow any undivine elements to enter into any part of our being. So that pure feeling of the divine helps immensely in forming and intensifying the aspiration. Looking at the flame, becoming more and more conscious of various movements of the different parts of our being. These are few things by which we can become very much conscious of the true aspiration within us. It helps us intensifying the aspiration. It makes us more and more conscious of the purity in our aspiration, bringing purity into our aspiration.